Uh, so hello again, everyone. Well, now there's actually everyone other than like 15 people, about 15 people who watch my videos. Now there's 500 people who've seen my videos now, although I only have 10 subscribers, I think. Eh, Regardless to who is subscribed, thank you all. I'm gonna kind of talk throughout the video about what I'm gonna do. But first, I'm just gonna give a brief bit to the Exodite, which is what I'm drawing. This guy, I just like the Exodites as a concept. How is this whole video is just me trying to like do video. It's just me talking about how there's a bunch of factions in 40K that are very underappreciated. Uh, First of which would definitely be the Exodites. Like, I mean, they get mentioned and stuff, but like, come on. When you have a faction that is just elves riding dinosaurs, you should use it instead of just kind of mentioning them. I feel honestly the same way about the Mechanicus, and it's like how the Mechanicus is such a huge part of the lore, but then like on the tabletop they barely give them anything. I I play Space Wolves, as anyone who watches my short form would know, my one short form video. If I play a second army, it would either be Black Templars or Mechanicus. Anyways, I, this is I a lot of this design was just me like trying to see what looked good, since I didn't really look at any of the art for too much of the art for Eldar, but here it is. The Vor are a weird species. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. But the Vor are essentially kaiju in 40K. Again, how has this not been done that much? Like, I've seen people do the art, but most of the time it's just Godzilla in 40K. So I just kind of wanted to do. Again, this was me literally just kind of spending any time. I didn't really use any references outside of the cannons and weaponry. I'd like to imagine these guys as kind of how they're vaguely described as gentle giants, but they still have a very honor-bound warrior culture. Like, there's more particularly like the Aztecs. Like, there's different tiers and castes and types, and they're all kind of have their own parts in societies. Like, I like to imagine that, but also I doubt GW will ever do this, since Forge World doesn't really exist anymore, despite the fact that I think we should have a Vor as at least a Tau Imperial Knight equivalent. I mean, come on. Imagine seeing something like this on the battlefield. Well, just taking down your knights. Please, GW. I'm not even really a Tau fan, and I want this. The Tyrellian Dog Soldiers. I'm going to be completely honest with this one. I don't think they're that underappreciated. I think maybe they should get a mini or two. I just I couldn't really think of a Xenos in time. I mean, to be honest, I am also recording this like several weeks after I did this. Because I don't know. I also just don't like this in general. This is not my favorite one of the three I did, and I definitely should have used more references. Like, it's just the Trillions aren't really my thing, to be honest. I wish GW would give us more alien factions, or just like smaller ones. To be honest, like, we don't need everyone to have like their own like full combat patrol. You can just kind of sell a few minis. Like, anyways, thanks everyone for watching. uh, yeah, I can't believe I got more than 10 subscribers. If I ever get to 100, I'll paint whatever mini I'm working on camera. Hopefully, I'll be the Room Priest if it doesn't take like a few months or years to get to that point. Please subscribe.